Hey performers, welcome back. Fall is upon us. The leaves are changing colors. There's a crispness to the air. It's also one of my favorite times of the year to perform a show because we have Halloween coming up. Some of the best performances that I remember over the last 20 years have been on or around Halloween because you get more creative and you do things that you don't do any other time of the year. For the next 4 weeks, we're going to do a series all about Halloween. We're going to talk about 4 different things that you can incorporate into your Halloween show that make it memorable and fun and unique. So for this week, let's talk about Halloween costumes. Welcome back to Danny Robertson Music, where we try to help you become the best possible performer that you can be on whatever stage you choose. I'm Danny Robertson, and I want to thank you for joining me again today. If you haven't yet, don't forget to like or comment or subscribe to the channel. Also join my email list at DannyRobertsonMusic.com, okay? Today, let's talk about some Halloween costume ideas that you can use for your group when you're performing on stage. There's a lot of options out there, but I kind of wanted to narrow it down into a few categories that could really work well for a live performing group. So let's get started. The first one's pretty obvious. You can use a superhero team. So, there's well-known ones like the Avengers or the Justice League. You can also do ones like the X-Men or the Fantastic Four. But there's a lot of other groups out there that make a team look that people are familiar with from movies and comic books that they've seen that you may be also able to incorporate. The Incredibles, the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Suicide Squad, the Sinister Six, the Green Lantern Corps, the Howling Commandos, the Thunderbolts, which is going to be a movie next year. Most people in your audience are going to be familiar with at least part of that team. And it's a fun one to create a visual look on stage. The second type of group costume I'd suggest falls along the same lines, and it comes from 2 popular movie and TV franchises, the Star Trek series and the Star Wars series. They're very recognizable looks to perform with on stage. People will know those characters, and you can perform with those pretty well. I wouldn't go personally dressing up as a Wookiee, but whatever floats your boat, go for it. If you want to play a show looking like a Wookiee on Halloween, go for it. Have a good time. The third group Halloween costume that I'd suggest you try out is something that doesn't really fall too far from the tree. It's something that should fit your comfort zone. Dress up like a rock star. Except maybe do it a little bit bigger, a little bit bolder, maybe go with like a 80s metal rocker or something like that. Try to do a bigger, bolder costume version of yourself. The fourth type of costume that's available to you is something from a TV show or a movie or a video game, like Mario, Sonic, Pokemon, Zelda, Fortnite, Minecraft, Halo, the Ghostbusters, Back to the Future, A League of Their Own, Harry Potter, Top Gun. Oh my gosh, Top Gun Maverick came out this year. It's a huge one this year, so I'm sure there's going to be a lot of Top Gun people. Transformers, The Princess Bride, The Karate Kid, Stranger Things, Bridgerton, The Office, Scooby-Doo, Game of Thrones. I like this one, The Goldbergs. You could wear tracksuits for that one. Literally any doctor's show, Grey's Anatomy and such. Finally, the last thing that I'm going to suggest as an option for a group costume is to pick a decade and build your costumes around that decade. So you don't have to all look the same, but you look like you come from the same era. Good examples are the 70s or the 60s where everybody's got a peace symbol up. The 80s are great because there's a lot of different options for that. But you could even look at something like the 1920s where the style of dress was very different than what it is today. And it creates a different look and a different vibe for your group. That's it for this week's video. I hope you got something out of this and are able to pick out your costume idea before your Halloween show. For the next few weeks, we're going to talk about a few other things that you can incorporate into your Halloween show as a full series right up until the week of Halloween. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and join my email list at DannyRobertsonMusic.com. Until next time, I wish you the best of luck with your next performance, and I'll see you soon. Take care.